Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Colorado Matt Nick Nightmare 19 Fantasy Draft pre-draft show. We're going to run this pretty much all the way right up till the draft, and I'm going to give opportunities. I'm going to have everything open. We're going to be talking to people, and everybody's going to have an opportunity to get in here and get a team. We're going to do a simulation of the Super Bowl for this coming year, at least according to what I believe it's going to be. So we've got that, and I can handle this real quick. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to get the stream out there live going. So we've got the link up on Twitter. And there we go. Copy to clipboard, and we're going to get it up on Facebook as well. Okay. There we go. So we are on Xbox, for those that are wondering. CMN19, yes, I do want to continue without controlling a team. But CMN19 is basically just me and Colorado Matt. We wanted to create a fantasy league. We have Madden 19, myself, Joey has it, Chad has it, our buddy Jeremy, who many of you who might date back to the days where me and Matt and Jeremy would actually fly planes together might remember Jeremy from that. So who knows? But what I do know is we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be very enjoyable, at least from my point of view. I think it'll be enjoyable. So I don't know about anybody else and if they'll enjoy it, but hey, the hope is that everyone will enjoy this, and we'll get to have some fun, and everybody will like it. They'll
Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great
want to play along with us, and that is the main idea here, is that we end up with a full 32 team league featuring you, the viewers, that you're going to get to play right alongside me and Matt and Joey and Chad and Jeremy and Coddle. Coddle's supposed to be playing the team that the Steelers are opposing in this game. So it's, like I said, it's one of those things where it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. I personally, I love both of these uniforms for these teams. I think they're the best uniforms that either team has ever had. The Steeler block number font is amazing, but that's besides the point. Let's real quick while we're sitting here while we got this getting up. So far, the teams. The teams that we have so far are Matthew Hibbs is the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is controlling the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's in charge. I don't know if he's going to be head coach. I don't know what he's going to do as a role. All I know is he is in control of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joey Stats will be in control of the Washington Redskins. Why? Don't know. Do I question it? Not a single bit. Cottle will be in charge of the Eagles once he acquires the game and starts playing with us. If he doesn't by a certain date, the Eagles will become free to whoever wants them. As for Jeremy will be using his beloved San Francisco 49ers. That's his team, and he wants to use them. So, hey, more power to you, Jeremy. Much the same as Matt is using the Steelers. The Steelers are his favorite team, as they are also mine. On another note, we continue on. It is Chad Engel who is going to control the New England Patriots in this fantasy draft series. So we're excited to see how that's going to turn out, because it's New England, but how does Chad coach that team? Does he take a Belichick stance to it? Does he not take a Belichick stance to it? It's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out. And I'm super excited for it. I'm just over the moon about excuse me, the draft, the whole 9 yards, the whole big shebang. And you're probably all wondering now, well, what team are you controlling, Nick? Who are you going to have in this fantasy draft that's, like I said, open to everybody? All you got to do is shoot me a message right now. We can get you a spot. Draft's going to start at 8:30 Eastern. We'll get you a team, get you a spot, and you can get in. But for those that are wondering who I'm going to be controlling in this fantasy draft series, it is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, anybody that knows me knows I grew up, and this is more of a personal thing, knows I grew up 60 miles west of Jacksonville. I hate the Jaguars. I hate them with a passion. I cannot stand them. Given I can stand them more than a couple other teams, but I do not like Jacksonville. The only reason I picked the Jaguars, and I'm not even going to lie about it, is so that I can take them and move them to either Oklahoma City, Houston, or Orlando. I haven't decided which one yet, but it's going to happen, and that's the way it's going to be. I'm not giving up the Jaguars because they also give me the beloved opportunity of getting to play Matt, Chad, and Joey all in the same season, right off the bat in that very first season, which is going to be so much fun. I get to play. I'll play the most out of any of us. I will play the most against humans out of any of us. Joey's only game against a human is the game against me. Chad's games against a human are against me and Matt. Matt's games against a human are against me and Chad. And Jeremy doesn't even play a human so far. Now, given that can all change, of course, if we, excuse me, if we end up with more teams and all the extra stuff that goes along with it, then yeah, maybe Jeremy does play more teams. Maybe I play more teams. I don't even mind that. I want to play more teams. That's the thing. I want every single game to be human versus human. So you're probably also wondering what what kind of settings we're going to be using and what sliders and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be 8-minute quarters, just like this game is. It's going to be all pro, just like this game is. The only thing that this game that we're showing right now doesn't have that we are going to have is in ours, I up the blocking for pass and run to 60. I feel like the game really overpowers the defense and makes it so easy for them to get through blocks, to get through everything, and get to the quarterback. And to try to combat that, I raised the blocking a little so that hopefully we won't have that happen. Like I said, though, I'm excited. I'm really excited about all this. Okay. Sorry to pause it there. I wanted to check to see if maybe Joey or Matt or somebody got on. Maybe they want to hop in here.
And second-year man Matt Collins, he's known as a special teams ace, but began to develop as a receiver in the 2017 season.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Okay. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'd love to have them up in here if they can, because it will provide a different viewpoint. Is the way I'll put it. It'll provide their viewpoint on how the season is going to turn around. Like I said, the games that I think all of us are going to be most concerned with are the games where we play against humans, which in Jeremy's case, honestly, Jeremy's got the easiest cakewalk into the goddamn playoffs. He's going to set up and be like, hey, I get to waltz right into the playoffs, guys, as long as he drafts a good team. Because even with a human playing against all pro, with a bad team, you're not going to win games. It's just the way it's going to work. So it doesn't matter what you do if you don't know what you're doing in this draft. That's why I'd love for these guys to get on and join me in this pre-draft show. Maybe discuss their schedules a little. I have all the schedules. I know the Steelers' schedule almost by heart, mainly because, it's my team. Got my James Conner jersey ready to go for tomorrow. It's game day. Got to wear the home jersey. I got a home jersey version of James Conner's jersey and an away jersey version of T.J. Watt's. And those are the two jerseys that I wear. I have a Le'Veon Bell jersey that I don't wear. I'm not going to say I don't like Le'Veon. I like Le'Veon. He's fantastic. He's one of a kind. Honestly, I'd take him in the fantasy draft if he's there when I feel like it's beneficial. But I'm not going to take him early. I'm not going to take him if I don't view it as a beneficial spot for me. I'm not going to reach on what is my draft board for somebody that I don't view as high.
Now a play fake here on first down.
I don't know, the whole situation with him in real life, it annoys me. It really does. Lev is a fantastic running back, and like I said, he's one of a kind. There's nobody that plays the game the way he does, but I also truly believe that a lot of what helps him is the offensive line in Pittsburgh. I don't know that he goes somewhere else and he's as good. And I don't mean to say that in a harsh way or to say that he's as good as he is because of the Steelers line. What I mean by it is that I just think that the offensive line that we have is such a huge beneficiary to him for his running that it's just incredible what it does. And it's just one of those things where you have good run blocking, good pass blocking, and it's just going to work out for you. But I think Connor might even be better off with our offensive line. Our offensive line pops open big enough holes for Connor, and it works. Connor's more explosive. Connor will bust through that hole in an instant. He's not going to hesitate to get through that hole. He's going to go through the hole, and that's what I like about him. That's what I've always liked about him, even when he played in college. I'm very thrilled about getting Ryan Switzer. Maybe not so much for him being a slot receiver, because probably not going to do much. But I am super excited for the fact that he's going to be should be a great kick and punt returner, and that means that Antonio Brown won't be out there doing kicks and punts. So I don't have to worry about my star guy getting hurt. But that's all real life. I mean, that's great and all. And don't get me wrong by 1 second. Real life football beats Madden every day of the week. Getting to sit there and watch real life. I'd love to play it in the NFL, but never would have happened for me. But tonight is the CMN19 fantasy draft. This is us. This is what we're doing. This is right here on Madden. This is going to be right in your living rooms or wherever you might be watching this stream, your mobile phone, whatever. I'm excited. I hope Matt's excited. I think Joey's excited. I think Jeremy's excited. Not a clue on Chad. Chad doesn't talk much in the group. So, heck if I know. But I think it could be good for us. I think that this could be a really fun season, and that it could lead to a lot of fun playing Madden. And Joey hadn't even played Madden in years. I think Joey said the last time he played Madden was like Madden 2002 or something like that. And he loves it. We got him in on it, and he loves it. He spent the money. He bought the game. And quite frankly, he loves it. Even I have to sit here and admit, I was skeptical. I said the last couple games have just been the same thing from them. It's just the same thing every year. And finally this year, it just feels right. It feels done right. Even though, the game still hates the Steelers. No matter what we do on any given play, they figure out how to hurt the Steelers in some way or form. I don't know what it is. I give the credit here. The Eagles are the high overall team, so I do expect them to be the victors in this, but I don't know. It's just the way the game goes about it with the Steelers, and the way that the game has us losing to teams that we have no right losing to, just doesn't make sense to me. And to be fair, Madden predicted the Steelers would get their asses handed to them in preseason on Matt's stream, and the Steelers ended up winning that game. So, what the hell does Madden know? Other than the fact that apparently we can't move the football unless I'm playing, which I'm not going to, because that would defeat the purpose of this show. So, like I said, folks, we've got spots open. I'm always willing to add another player, another owner, another GM.
That's true. But it's not necessarily
I just want to point out that Marvin Lewis has been the Bengals head coach since Kobe and Shaq were teammates. He has 0 playoff wins. I just want that to sink in. No matter what you want to say about
So a couple question marks here because you got Carson Wentz still recovering from the knee
the AFC North, there's really only 2 teams that are worth a damn when it comes to the AFC North. That's the Steelers and the Ravens. They're the only 2 that know how to win football games. They're the only 2 that know how to win playoff games when it matters. It's just, I don't know. And I'm going to get into this on the real side again. And I know I was like, let's get away from the real, but Cleveland. All I keep hearing about Cleveland is how good they're going to be, how good Cleveland's going to be. But I mean, we're all watching Hard Knocks, right? Most of us have seen it. I don't know about anybody else, but that show to me looks like a high school football team being put together. That doesn't look like a team that's being prepared to win playoff games. That looks like a high school football team being thrown together. And I swear, I think as long as Hugh Jackson is their head coach, they'll be lucky if they win 1 or 2 games. Nothing against him. I just don't see him as being a successful head coach. It's just one of those things. And maybe when Jeremy gets on, he can elaborate on it. I don't know. I just don't see it. And another one I have an issue with is everybody wants to talk about Jacksonville as a contender. And I'll give Jacksonville a lot of credit. They look like a really, really good team and like they are going to be a contender and that they have talent. I'm not even going to take that away from them. I'm not going to take away the fact that they have talent because they do have talent. What I have an issue with Jacksonville, what my question marks on Jacksonville is they haven't always been the greatest with management. They made the playoffs in 2007, I want to say. Yeah, 7 or 8. I think it was 7. They beat the Steelers in the playoffs that year. They made the playoffs as a wild card team, ended up beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh. The following year, they were drafted in the top 5. And it stayed that way up until just last year. So my question mark with the Jaguars is, did they get over the hump? And last year wasn't a fluke, and that they're going to be the same team this year? Or was last year just a flash in the pan? Was it Maurice Jones? Was Leonard Fournette Maurice Jones-Drew 2.0? Because I think 2007, Jones-Drew came out and nobody knew who the hell he was. And he played lights out fantastic. He lit up everybody. And then he fell off. He was good. Don't get me wrong, he was good. But he was never the level he was that year. And that team wasn't that level ever again. At least not until last year. But that wasn't the same team. So it just begs to question, are they the real deal? Or was last year a flash in the pan? And that's my issue with Jacksonville. Teams like Pittsburgh, New England, Carolina, maybe? I don't really know the NFC. I question Philadelphia even. Obviously, they've looked fantastic the last 2 years. But, I mean, as a Super Bowl winner, they got to be up in the contention, and I agree with that. I put them definitely higher than Jaguars, but I wonder, is there a fall off? Is there something coming to this team that they aren't as good this year? It's just, when I look at a standard, I look at the Steelers and the Patriots, honestly. And I'm not saying this just because I love the Steelers. Not just because the Steelers are my favorite team. But if you look through the years, every year, the last 5, 10, heck, even 15 years, they take it all the way back to 2000. Two teams that practically every year are in the playoffs are the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Almost every year you can count on those two teams to make the playoffs unless there's some huge injury. Like the year, I think it was 2008, the year the Steelers won the Super Bowl. Brady's out for the year. New England didn't even make the playoffs. Do the Steelers win the Super Bowl that year if Brady stays healthy and New England plays into the playoffs? I don't know. I can't answer that statement because nobody knows. What happened is Brady got hurt and the Steelers ended up in the Super Bowl. The Steelers ended up beating Arizona. That's what happened. When you look at the AFC side, there's literally been 3 or 4 quarterbacks over the course of the last however many years that have played in the Super Bowl out of the AFC. They're Peyton Manning, Big Ben, Tom Brady, and Flacco. And then Rich Gannon played in 2002. Which, big deal. They lost. Nobody cares about when you lose. It's just, those are my marks for consistency. I don't see that out of Philadelphia yet. I don't see that out of Jacksonville yet. Quite frankly, I don't see that out of a lot of teams. There are teams that I view as good. Kansas City. I don't view them as top talent. I view them as good. They're top 7. Top 7. Atlanta. Atlanta I put up there. Atlanta is a good team, and I think they're in my top 5. New England and Pittsburgh are up there 1 and 2. Honestly, I don't know how to rank them. I just know that I view them 1 and 2, consistent, powerhouse teams, hard to stop. Teams have figured it out. Teams have beat them. It does happen. Doesn't mean it can't be done, but I view them as the best. So I'm going to invite Jeremy in here real quick. Okay. So there we go. Sent the invite for Jeremy. On second down, it's Bell. What is up, Jeremy? Only to about the 33. I can hear you now. If you don't mind going into your party settings and going over to the party and then clicking, there should be like a box. Make sure it's got a check mark in it that says something about broadcast audio or whatnot. What that means is his ability to read. Include my audio. There you go. Make sure it's got a check mark in it.
Checked.
Good.
Checked.
Good. So, why is Cortana up? Okay. So now you broadcast working on. So here's one of the big differences going into this season that we're looking at. I play Chad, Joey, and Matt as the Jaguars. I play all 3 of them. I only play each one once, but I do play all 3 of them. You sit on the opposite end of the spectrum. You don't play a soul. You play the computer all year.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think that's going to give you an advantage? At least in terms of being able to try to make the playoffs?
I mean, I'll kick computer's ass, so yeah.
Right. So it's that's what I'm saying. It's why I was hoping we could get a few more people, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, you get the luck of the draw because you're the 49ers. You don't play any of us during the regular season. I think
that
your
kinda
opponents
sucks.
Yeah, right? I think you do play at least one of us in the preseason if you wanted to, but here's the thing. Joey is in your conference. Joey's going to
Wait, how is he in my conference, but I don't play him?
Because you don't play the...
Okay, good.
Yeah,
gotcha,
you don't
gotcha.
play the NFC East.
He's NFC, but he's not NFC West. Okay, gotcha.
Right. He's not in your division. He's just in your conference. But what that means is you two could end up facing off in the playoffs.
So wait, this CMN19 fantasy, is that the practice one?
No, I haven't made the practice one. Why don't we do that? Give me a second while I guess this play runs through and then it'll pause. Because, Madden hates the Steelers. Yeah, no, the CMN19 fantasy is the real one. That's the one we're doing.
I could always play a different team.
You could. That's honestly, though, I don't... Because if we start getting more people, then you're going to end up with somebody. At some point, I'm assuming. I'm assuming somebody somewhere is going to take a team that's in your division.
What, is it like open to the public or?
It's not open to the public, but me and Matt have even said, and I don't have a problem if you got friends that have it on here, absolutely invite them and bring them in, and let's have more players. That's the goal. What me and Matt wanted to do was we wanted to have a league where the 5 of us or 6 of us or however many I think it's 6 if Cottle gets the game. I know it's 5 right now. It's 6 if Cottle gets it.
I don't know what's going on with him because he, like a couple weeks ago, was saying how he was ditching his computer and selling all his shit. And then I saw a post yesterday like, "Hey, I finished second in this race." I was like, "What?
What? What are you talking about, bud?"
Okay.
Okay, so I just made a random one. I think it's open to the public. You could maybe pick a random team, like a team that would be your secondary team. Take a look at it and see if you want to go with a different team and see what kind of...
What team has everyone else picked?
So Matt's the Steelers.
Okay.
Which, go figure. It was either going to be Matt.
Anyway, so go.
Yeah, it was going to either be
Matt
me or Matt. Right.
Yeah.
Joey's the Redskins. Chad is New England. Ugh. And I'm Jacksonville.
You said you're Denver?
Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like Jacksonville, so I'm moving them.
So I think most of those guys are AFC.
Correct.
So if I went with my backup team who's also in the AFC, I might have a better chance of playing with you guys since I only have one guy who's in my division.
Who's
and that would be the Chargers.
You'd have nobody in your division still.
Well, division, yeah, but conference, I'd have you guys, but I don't know. Let's get them.
Hold on.
Am I in that one?
The one I just invited you to?
How do I go? Oh, I gotta go back in. Okay, now I have that invite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go into our other one. Load a franchise.
Let's see here. So, I'll tell you who I play. And this actually works out perfectly. So I have games against... I play the NFC East. I know that because I played the Giants, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Redskins. That's how I ended up playing Joey. Obviously. And then... I think, actually, No, I play the AFC East.
So basically, I got to move to the East Coast.
For if you want to stay in the NFC.
No, just if I want to play you guys, I just got to move to the East Coast because y'all are East Coast.
Right. Well, I do play the Chiefs.
So if I was to pick an East Coast team,
I play the I obviously, for me, I play the whole of the AFC South. Obviously, because I'm an AFC South team. And then
I'm not hopping on any bandwagon, but
I want to see where this butt goes. Because again, what you got to remember
basically,
is...
I'm not a huge fan of any East Coast team, so I'm going by whose jersey I like.
Right, because also, it's a fantasy draft, so who gives a shit about the players?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm going off jersey.
Right. I'm not going to lie, I like Jacksonville's new uniform. It's kind of an old... It's based more off of their original uniform when they came into the league than it is that retarded one with the half one color helmet, half another color.
And who's got a nice stadium?
Well, it depends. Do you want to play indoors or outdoors?
Alright, so for this little draft, I'll see how I like it.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with... kind of between the Panthers, the Eagles, and the Falcons.
So I play the Falcons in the preseason, but I play the Eagles in the regular season. So you would play 3 games against a human, because you'd play me once and Joey twice if you were the Eagles.
What about the Panthers?
The Panthers, you would play Matt, and I think Matt only. But you'd play him twice. Because the Panthers and the Steelers play the last game of the preseason, and then they play again during the regular season this year. And then I think, let me see what you'd have to do to get onto the Patriots radar. The NFC
the
North. Well, that's who Chad's playing as.
No, I know. So what, the Giants or the Jets? The Giants. Pretty sure the Giants are NFC.
Giants are NFC, Jets are AFC East.
AFC, yeah.
Which I do play.
I think the Bills are AFC.
Yeah, I play the whole of the AFC East. I just happen, because the Jaguars finished first, and that's how you can kind of gauge who's doing what, where. The Jaguars finished first in their division last year. The Steelers, Chiefs,
I'm gonna go
and
with the Falcons for this little thing.
For this one. So
yep.
I don't think I think you only play me during the regular, or no, I think you still would only play me. Oh no, you'd play Matt. My bad. You'd play one game against Matt, and you'd actually play against Joey.
And you or no?
No, not me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Well,
the
just
Falcons,
for this, just to.
The NFC South is playing the AFC North this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the East is playing the South. NFC East versus AFC South.
Alright, well, just for, just to see how the draft works and everything, I'll just go with the Falcons.
Hold on.
So preseason Jets, Chiefs, Jaguars, Dolphins. Week 1 Eagles, Week 2 Panthers. Where's team schedule?
You get the Steelers Week 5. That's Matt, and Week 9 is the Redskins. Now, on the bright side, you would have the newest stadium in the league.
Exactly, that's why I kind of picked them. So I have driven by a Mercedes-Benz, whatever, Astrodome, Aerodome, stadium, whatever the hell it is. It's fucking massive.
It is massive.
Eagles, Panthers, Saints, Bengals, Steelers, Bucks, Giants, Redskins, Browns, Cowboys, Saints, Ravens, Packers, Cardinals, Panthers, Bucks. Huh.
Not a bad schedule. Just
But again, it's all by how draft goes.
right. Well, and
You want to do a practice draft real quick?
yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I was gonna wait on Joey, but he takes forever to respond,
Oh,
and
if-
it takes
if he's
forever to
gonna-
get. Okay,
Wait,
so
am I
yeah,
pick
you're on the
one?
clock. No, you're pick 15.
Oh.
So the way it'll work, and this is so you'll know going forward, it'll skip right to the user. Once a user is picked, it'll skip to the next user pick.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you haven't picked yet?
No, it would have had me pick first.
Should I take on Antonio Brown?
Go right ahead, because I wasn't going to take him to begin with. I know where I'm picking. I'm picking 29th, and I know exactly who I'm taking at the 29th slot.
Actually, I kind of like this guy. It's got good. We're going to go with you.
All right. Ezekiel Elliott. You went halfback on the first pick?
Yeah. I like going halfback.
Okay.
Running back is fairly important. I can get a quarterback later and not really care.
See, and I have to take my quarterback in the first round. Otherwise, I don't get him in the second round.
Tom Brady?
No.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield. He literally
What?
goes in the He goes in the second round every time I do one of these. I don't know why.
Really?
And yes. It annoys me because it means that I have to take him early.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, you pick
being
again.
said-
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's Serpentine.
Yeah, it's Snake. Yeah.
Do I want Calais?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I just like the way he plays. It works for my style. So just as I thought, I knew. So originally my plan was top 5 Julio Jones, because he's gone within the first 5. After that, up to
Yeah,
a
I was
certain,
looking for ODB.
yeah, up to a certain point after that, it's J.J. Watt is my number 2. And then right at the end of the round.
Oh, that's why we gotta pick whole defenses here too.
Yeah,
Fuck.
which I just did. I took Calais Campbell. I put some real thought.
I don't know
into
a whole lot
this.
about defenses. Shit.
So,
Alright, well,
shit, you know what we didn't do? Fuck. We didn't set our schemes up the way we want them.
God fucking damn
Okay, let me hopefully change the scheme
Oh, shit,
and
I'm on
it
it.
sets it up. Because the scheme actually changes who you're looking at drafting, because it changes your who fits what where. For instance, I like to run run and shoot offense.
I don't want to pick that guy, even though he's I know he's number 3, but I just hate him as a person.
Is it Brady or is it Gronk?
No, it's Ndamukong Suh.
Oh. Yeah.
I hate him as a person. So I'm gonna go with Rodney Hudson.
Center,
Got a good
Florida
center.
State. Fuck me sideways. Did he get moved to right side, or is he? The fuck side is he on? There he is. TJ Swat. And Juju Smith-Schuster goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Where are you seeing all the like what everyone's picking?
Okay, so I can only see the most recent pick. If you look on the
oh yeah, like in the background there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, god damn. Fuck me sideways again. Cam Chancellor. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Cam Chancellor.
All right. Got a wide receiver. I got center. Shit, I still don't have anybody for defense. Where is Clinton Dix? No. Where do they? Damn, he's already gone too. Fuck.
Yeah, corners
Short safety.
go really quickly in this game.
No, I was looking for
Clinton Dix.
No, fucking Richard Sherman.
Oh, he's the safety. I think he's a strong safety.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, but I don't see him on here.
Then he probably gone.
Yo, you go. Because I'm down
Wait,
at 80
no,
already.
you said Richard Sherman?
Yeah.
No, he's actually a corner, but he definitely gone.
Oh, yeah, he is a corner, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, you go.
I got
Keep till he was on there, but...
I forget the...
Yeah, no, yeah. He plays safety a lot, but he drops back to the safety spot at least.
Right.
Shit. This is hard having to pick defense too. Usually when I do.
Malcolm Jenkins. Not bad. That's a good pick. You're up again.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. Who's back for or who's left for quarterbacks? Damn, these damn quarterbacks are going down quick.
Now you see why I took fucking Baker when I did. I do have a backup strategy. Yeah. I do have a backup strategy for my quarterbacks, though.
I'm surprised Nick Foles is rated 80.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah. Well, Sam Bradford fits my
Alex
scheme.
Smith is the top available one.
So what you got to remember, though,
fits with my scheme.
There you go. The scheme is huge. If you have a team that completely fits your scheme, I think you end up getting a bonus out of it. It like helps your team out. They have better camaraderie and all that other fun bullshit.
And that's the shitty thing. It says Ndamukong Suh fits my team.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Well, if he's available, I might get him. Oh well.
Kelvin Benjamin. He's gonna be my number
So
one.
just curious,
wide
if you want to, can you, like, if we get like the first 20 round or 20 picks or whatever, can you auto pick the rest of the team?
Yes.
Okay. If we wanted to do that, because
yeah,
I could see if we have all like 5 of us in here.
Right.
Could take a hot minute.
I know there's certain players though that I want that I can't even grab till late rounds, which is where my issue begins.
Especially like a good kicker.
No, you can grab a good kicker in the first round, theoretically.
Oh yeah, you could.
Theoretically, exactly. That's why I said theoretically. Let me get Andrew Norwell.
Oh, look at that! I'm on the clock. Is he still? How are these guys still staying available?
Who,
whatever.
quarterbacks?
I'll take you. No, like unless if I have it.
Because it's just they don't fit schemes. They don't fit everybody's scheme. Or some teams view that a player who might be a lower overall fits what they're trying to do better. The way that this game works now
I like you.
is so much more accurate to real life, and it's one of my favorite things about it. A team will pass over a player if they feel like maybe they might be the best overall, but maybe they don't so much fit what that team's trying to do.
Do I have another decent wide receiver available? I do. I have a couple that I like, actually. I like offense too much. I hate defense.
Then focus on offense. Be an offensive team and tell defense to fuck off.
Just hope. Yeah, just hope offense or hope defense hold it up.
No, what you're hoping at that point is you're putting up 50 points a game.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Fuck anything else. You're trying to put up 50 points in the game.
Yeah.
Kalichi Osmali? Fuck if I know. Some pass protector out of Iowa State. Big farm boy. And then center. Marquise Pouncey, Florida.
I have a defensive tackle. That was Ndamukong Suh. I want a good cornerback. Cornerbacks. None of them fit in my scheme. See, that doesn't make... Okay, well... Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is still available. But he doesn't fit my scheme. The only guy that fits my scheme is down at like 78. Oh, because I'm running the zone defense. That's why those guys fit my fucking scheme. Can it really make that big of a difference?
They could. I honestly, with receivers and corners, I tend to focus a little bit more on best overall with those positions.
Yeah.
Just because it's a different type of position. As for
wide receivers,
some of the other ones, it's different.
You're still available. All right. Crabtree's available.
He's like, yeah, fuck whoever I was gonna pick.
I love Crabtree.
Like, fuck whoever I was gonna
That's
pick.
Brian
Mike
still.
Crabtree.
Oh, Jeremy Macklin's one of my favorite receivers. There's some really good receivers still available.
And I guarantee you, they're gonna be available for a little while.
I know, that's why I'm like...
I mean, shit, Nick
All right,
Foles just went off the board in the 9th round. The Baltimore. I don't even
No,
fucking know. I don't even know if he's gonna be what he's gonna be.
All right, well, we'll take you.
William Hayes. Okay. I'm going to take the. God damn it! I took 2 left guards.
Didn't look at your board there?
Apparently not. That's okay. One of them's going to learn how to play left tackle.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Because I ain't redrafting them.
I don't have any linebackers. I need to get linebackers.
I have 1. Ooh, Marcus Gilbert. I have an offensive line. Like, I have a legitimate full offensive line.
You're still available. I'm taking you. One of my favorite offensive line.
Staley.
Joe Staley.
The Falcons
Nice,
are now on
nice.
the clock.
Jatavius Brown just went off the board.
Alright, let's see. Who else do I need? I need a fullback, but who's available?
You're going to take a fullback in the 11th round?
Another 49er is available. Right tackle. Fits my scheme.
I mean, I agree you need a fullback at some point, but the 11th round probably ain't the spot for it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, whatever you do, don't hit the X button, because it just automatically drafts the bitch.
What do I need on defense? I need a linebacker. Let's get a linebacker. Oh, yeah. You're on my team.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
I didn't even see who you picked.
Clay Matthews.
Well, I found my right end.
The Jaguars.
Cameron Hayward. Tight end.
Okafor.
Well, that's not even a question for me. You gotta
Who'd
throw
you
up
take?
the U. Jimmy Graham.
All right.
You
Middle
gotta throw the U
linebacker.
up.
Anybody decent here? Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm drafting entire Niner defense.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
All right, let's grab. me.
Another Niner. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually another Niner.
I probably have another, or like my coach here is probably like the same kind of offense and defense as the Niners.
I
So
can
they
actually
run
look
the
that
same
up for
scheme,
you
so
real
those-
quick.
So those players like match with each other.
Let's see here. 49ers run a West Coast zone run with a base 4-3 on defense. And you're not wrong. The Falcons run
Yeah.
a West Coast zone run with a base 4-3 on defense. They literally run the exact same style. Fucking Christ.
All right. Whoops. I don't think that'll make too big of a difference, so we'll go with you.
Ooh. Yonda. Okay. I have no corners. I also have no receivers. No, I have one receiver. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I still only have one receiver right now, and I don't have a backup quarterback.
I will take one Jonathan Joseph. Fits my scheme and is best overall. Literally everybody at corner fucking fits my scheme.
Sam Bradford, Joe Flacco, no. RG3. Yep, see, CJ Beathard matches my friggin' scheme.
What the fuck is
So
your
does Brian Hoyer.
What the fuck is your quarterback one?
What? West Coast offense.
Oh, for your quarterback, they're a West Coast offensive quarterback?
Yep.
Mine is Field
Where?
General.
If he's in this game, I'm drafting him, but he's not, because I'm way too far down.
Who is it?
Colin.
Kaepernick? No, he's not in the game.
Yeah, he's not in the game. Sunday.
Julius Thomas.
No, you're still up, okay.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Well, you're on the clock now.
Yep.
I told Joey to get on, but he's...
I kind of like you. We'll go with you.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Alright, what do I need? I need...
Oh. You're- Okay.
What are you?
Ooh.
The Jaguars are
Did you take... not Marshawn Lynch, obviously. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yep.
That's what I thought I saw.
Fit my offense.
Brendan Carr. I need more corners.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Okay. Who do I want? Has quarterbacks changed at all? No, not at all. Okay, so I still got time on that.
Oh, we're only in round 16. Okay, I got a little bit of time before he's gonna go off the
What are you
board.
Okay, couple of these have disappeared.
You. I don't know why I just took a 67 overall free safety in the fucking 16th round, but I don't fucking care. Hey, P. Ryan just went off the board to Buffalo. I'm not a big fan of the way that they did it on this because I can't look through and see what every team drafted.
Well, yeah, so you can't see what every team drafted. You can go to the right and you can see your team. And
Right.
I go roster.
Can I?
Okay, so you can go roster, go to the 49ers, see what they picked so far.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I
Jared
don't
Goff's
like that you
on the
can't go in the
Jets.
draft.
Josh Allen went to the Giants.
All right.
Hey, the 49ers got Cam Newton.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Eagles have Matt Ryan. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Carson Wentz is in Indianapolis. Seamus. Tom Brady's in fucking Tampa. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Jaguars are now on the clock.
Who do the Saints have? The Saints got Andrew Luck. He is a god on this game for whatever reason. And hey, at least you got an easy break with the Panthers. They took Bortles. If they don't have a running back, he's gonna be shit. So
the Giants quarterback is Josh Allen.
yeah, not everybody's
Baker
smart.
Mayfield went to you.
We knew this.
Jared Goff is on the Jets.
Again, not everybody's smart.
I'm looking for where Jimmy G. Roethlisberger's on my Packers.
Ugh.
Jaguars are now on the clock.
Who'd the Steelers get? Watch it be Jimmy G.
I'm just looking for Jimmy G.
Okay, I don't have it right outside.
Seahawks,
linebacker.
Tyrod Taylor. Steelers, Drew Brees.
Not bad.
Aaron Rodgers, Titans.
I'll take Bud Dupree. You're on the clock.
Are now on the clock.
Okay. Where the hell is Jimmy G?
Who were you up to?
Oh, Browns.
Oh God, poor guy.
Oh shit.
Poor guy.
Do me a favor, go see who his receivers are for me.
Jermaine
Got
Kearse
pretty much a whole defense.
and
I need.
Alan Hearns.
I like Alan Hearns.
And tight end is Mark Andrews out of
All right,
Oklahoma,
I'm taking
rookie.
you. I like you.
And they have Corey Clement in the backfield.
All right.
They're the Browns.
And time to grab.
They literally
Oh, yeah.
became the Browns. The Browns did what the Browns are who we thought they were.
Right outside linebacker.
I'm taking
Should
my
I have grabbed
halfback
one of
this
these
round.
earlier? I took my half. No, I grabbed a half. You haven't grabbed a halfback yet?
Nope.
Shit.
Because I
Grab
know
my
who I
fullback
want.
this round.
I know who I want as my starting halfback.
And he's still available.
Goddamn right he is. This game undervalues him.
Right outside linebacker. We're gonna go. I don't think I've heard of any of you guys.
I grabbed the only one I knew, which was Bud Dupree.
Marquise Flowers. Just because he matches my defense.
There you go.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
All right.
I don't get what the you drafted him at this position, but you reached or whatever.
God, fuck it. Fuck it. He's sitting there, and I can't not take him. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey. He literally
Oh shit! I
fits
gotta
my
get my backup.
he literally fits my scheme at an 87 overall, and I just took him in the 20 or the 19th round. The fuck does that make sense? That being said, I will in the 20th round take the guy that I wanted, which is James Conner.
Alright, what do I need? I need a quarterback.
You haven't taken a oh wait, you said corner.
No, I need a backup.
Oh,
No, I need a backup quarterback.
I'm relying
Okay.
on the draft because we can now import players for the draft, and I know exactly who I will be draft. Literally, I know what's going to happen. let's just put it this way: that Trace McSorley is going to be in the draft class, as well as Will
Who?
Greer. He plays for Penn State. Basically, if they play in real life, they're going to end up in our draft class when we go to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right. So
because this
I
game
need
has that
one
feature,
more.
which is really cool.
I need a right tackle. Haven't heard of any of you, but we're gonna take you.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Deshaun Kaiser.
That's not the one I wanted.
What about wide receivers? Who's left? I'm gonna take you.
I'm tagging you in this just because you're already on here, but just because I feel like it. I'm tagging everybody. I have one wide receiver. We're into the 21st round, and I have one wide receiver.
Yeah, I have 3.
But I'm
I
not
love
worried.
offense.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
just
worried.
want to make sure I have guys
know
I
who I'm
know
picking.
and I can trust. I'm good on receivers now, but
I just took John Bostic.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
so I don't have a kicker yet and I don't have a punter. Everyone else I have at least one. So let's grab backup.
The other side middle linebacker.
About center. What about centers? So got
Tyler
decent centers available.
Matejkovic.
6'5",
Matkovich.
305.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's white. That's the one I'm looking
We'll
for.
grab you.
Max Unger. Nice.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Yeah, let's see. Defense. I want to grab another cornerback. Vontae Davis. You sound familiar.
He definitely sounds familiar.
Jumping, acceleration, agility, decent. Fits my. All right.
It's like, fuck it. He fits my scheme.
Jaguars are now on the clock.
Defensive tackles. I could use a couple of those.
Round 24.
How big are you? No. Why do I feel so terrible about this? I'm literally deciding on who I want to pick at the defensive tackle position based on how much they fucking weigh.
That's what I was looking at. That is exactly.
I want
what
my
was just looking at for
Casey
my center.
Hampton motherfucker. Looking like he's got his helmet painted on his goddamn head. And I found him. Jordan Phillips, 6'6", 335 pounds.
How many rounds are there?
54.
The Jaguars are
54?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, this could
It
take a hot
really,
minute.
yeah, but as it gets later, you kind of really just you realize, okay, this is the position I need. This is the position I need. This is the position I need, and you just
You just grab
take
the top guy.
right. Because once you get to a certain point, it's kind of like, does it matter? And my backup defensive tackle. I need a run stopper. So Vernon Butler Jr. out of Louisiana Tech at 6'4", 325 pounds.
Oh,
Literally-
it's out of, okay, never mind.
I was gonna say, literally, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a defense that is reminiscent of the 2008 Steelers defense.
Oh wow. Yeah, now I'm definitely waiting for a
quarterback.
draft quarterback. There ain't shit.
Yeah. And
Should I grab
you
a
want to know
kicker
what's
then?
you want to know what's funny? If I don't end up with Baker Mayfield, this is where I end up drafting a quarterback. In my strategy, this is where I'm going to end up drafting a quarterback if I don't get Baker Mayfield. doesn't make an ounce of fucking sense to fucking draft this late a quarterback to be your starter, but god damn it, I'm gonna do it.
No. Alright, so I got a couple cornerbacks. Let's get another free safety.
So I think what we'll do is we'll extend the start time to 8:45, just to see if Chad and Matt are gonna join us, and if not, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're doing it tonight. Literally, the last week of preseason is tomorrow, so. Finally, everybody's probably going, will you draft a wide receiver already? And my response to that is, go fuck yourself.
No. Yep.
Sebastian Janikowski! The Polish-born leg.
He's good. I almost grabbed Jake Elliott, the Eagles kicker.
And at the punter position, my personal favorite, Matt Bosher out of the University of Miami. Motherfucker can kick field goals too.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Matt's ready to go. We may just say fuck Chad if he's not going to respond. Yeah.
This is my kicker. Bradley Pinion. That's my kicker for Niners.
So I want to look this up because I swear to God you guys are going to laugh at this. Okay, so my kicker, as you know, as I just said, Sebastian Janikowski, right? Would you like to guess his stats on how tall and how much he weighs? Because
Janikowski?
Yeah. Without looking at it.
There we go.
Without looking at it, what do you think he weighs?
I know it. Well, okay, I don't know, but he's probably 260.
You are 2 digits off, 258.
Yeah. That's a big motherfucker.
Hey, what can I say? He likes his gumkas and he likes his pierogis. I mean, pierogis.
Go defensive tackle. Defensive tackle? Yeah.
He's a big Polish boy. He's actually was born in Poland.
Oh my God, I gotta get this guy. His last name's Rubin.
I swear to God, God damn it, I keep forgetting every single goddamn fucking time we do this.
Taiba Rubin.
I always forget to end up drafting Timmy Jernigan. I went to high school with the goddamn motherfucker, as with Laramie Tunsil. I went to high school with Tunsil. Yeah. So my backup quarterback to Baker Mayfield, because I don't really have a fucking choice at this point, because it's round 27. Nathan Peterman. I figure maybe he'll have some camaraderie with James Conner. I don't fucking know.
Matt Schaub isn't horrible.
Actually, he fits
Mark
my
Sanchez.
system. So
Mark Sanchez fits mine. That's funny.
I'm finally considering a wide receiver. At the 28th.
Scott Tolzien.
At the 28th pick, or 28th round, I'm finally like, okay, maybe I should pick a second wide
pick.
receiver.
He grabs his second wide receiver.
And
I only have one halfback, but
to be fair, at round 28, I call this a steal and a half.
Brandon Marshall?
No,
Or
I just
Martavis
took,
Bryant?
no, fuck both of them. I just got John Ross.
Oh, yeah.
With his speed, it's his speed. His speed is the key for me.
So it tells me I need another tight end. I think that's what that means when there's just a black box and it doesn't give you a grade yet.
Right.
I need another tight end, Benjamin Watson.
You do realize, like, we're I will note that we are technically 5 minutes from the start time of the actual draft.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to see if the guy that I want is still going to be here in the 29th round. And you know what's funny? Jeremy, is the one thing that we know going into this is we know our schemes. Now, here's the question: are you going to stick with the Falcons? Or
I don't know.
I think you playing as an NFC East team be a little bit more interesting because you play Joey twice.
I'm not gonna go with the Niners because I'm not gonna go with the Niners because I want to stay over on the East Coast.
Mainly,
all y'all are literally over there.
Well, it's not that. It's that nobody plays you as the Niners, which is what sucks for you. So I think your options are, if you want to stay NFC side and get a good number of games in against humans, the East, because you'll get 2 games against Joey and then a game against me.
Yeah.
So that's if you want to stay in the NFC. The AFC is wide open. You could take the AFC South, you could take the AFC East, and you could take the AFC North, and you're going to get games against somebody. So.
Hey, Cortana, open the.
Ow.
Yeah, she opened it.
Yo, what's up, dudes?
What's up? Okay.
Is that Jeremy's voice that I hear?
That is Jeremy's voice.
Round 29, I picked the third wide
receiver. But he is not here at the moment. Please leave a message.
Braxton Berrios.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be a wrap on the draft for pre-draft show.